Yo, Pedro, what's up, man? Alright. That should be that. Yo, Ichimaru, how are you? Alright, so we've gotten... those. They're actually amazing. Okay, that's good. We do have 2 new event medals, so we have the Vivi medal, which is actually pretty decent, that's not bad. And then we have Captain Kobe medal, which is kind of meh. But I did want to see, so what is Wapol? Increased damage dealt by 5%, okay. Reduce damage received by 5%. Okay. Okay. Well. I did get them both. I do have Wapol level 80 and I have Dalton level 60. Unfortunately, I do feel like I kind of got shafted a little bit, but there's nothing I can do about that. It is what it is. I do have enough scout points to see what I can do with that, but yeah, Dalton has royalty tag. He's the king. Dalton is the king after Wapol lost. But anyways, let's first look at Wapol. I am gonna just run this just because I don't know what to run, but it's mostly defense. It's like 65%, 65% defense, so it should be good. Alright, so deals long range area attack with skill button is held down, reduce damage taken, chance of getting pushed away, deals long range multiple hit area attack after a certain period of time, nullifies it doesn't nullify anything. It's just damage dealt is based on defense instead of attack, which is okay, that's good. I'm not gonna get 200 frags for Dalton, Gus. I don't need it. I'm gonna wait. Anyways. I didn't even read his trait. So you'll recover HP, continues to deal close range, multiple hit area attack while skill button is held down, reduce damage taken, reduce chance of getting pushed away, deals close range area attack with knockback after a certain period of time, and when the skill button is released, you're able to move while holding down the skill button. 70% damage reduction, recovery, skill power. The cooldown is very nice though. This one does not scale off of defense. Okay. But the cooldown is very nice. 20 seconds. After holding down the first normal button of the first hit of an attack combo, second hit of attack changes, 89% recovery of damage given up to 2,500. Reduce damage taken by 70% and reduce chance of getting pushed away and attacked by enemy while the skill button is held down. Deals mid-range area attack with knockback effect after a certain period of time or when normal button is released. Adds the amount of reduced damage received from enemies while the normal attack button is held down to damage dealt to enemies. However, any damage reduced to other trait effects will not be added. Bro, dude, this is literally an essay, dude. I didn't come here to read essays. Per a certain period of time after using a skill, resist stagger, being downed, and knockback, reduce enemies' capture speed by 30%. That, I told you. I called it. I called it. I did say he was going to have that yesterday. Reduce capture speed when the enemies in the treasure area where you are at can be stacked up to 80%. But you have to use your skills, though. No. Yeah, and reduce. Yeah, so you have to use your skills inside the flag in order to get the. I wouldn't say. From what I've seen, they don't really look mid. When attacking an enemy with skill 1, increase defense by 15%, up to 50, resets what's KO'd. But you have to hit the enemy with skill 1 though, that's annoying. And 89% of recovery of damage taken. When your HP is 30% or more, remove status effects and nullify. That's very good. And recovery, yep, that's very good. Very good. Also, Gus, I told you they were going to be BFs. I can't believe you talked me into thinking that they were going to be step-ups. When in the area around your captured treasure, resist stagger and knockback. And while the attack button is held down, nullify mobilizing status elements. Resist stagger. Oh, that's very good. That's exactly what I was wondering. That's exactly what I was wondering. If he could nullify stagger while using his hold normal. Okay. Increase treasure guard's recovery amount by 100. While the normal attack button is held down. That's... oof. When attacked by an enemy who can use power gauge, reduce damage received. So that's Nuss. Pretty much. Or BB or Garb. When attacked by an enemy in the area around your captured treasure, nullify the trait recover HP when enough damage is taken to KO a character. So he can kill Nuss. I guess. Increase cooldown time of enemies dodging by 20%. Increase cooldown time of enemies guard by 20%. Increase damage dealt by 50% when attacking an enemy in the captured treasure. That is capturing the treasure. Okay. So that's for King. For sure. Okay. Wapol looks decent. Dalton is what Sengoku was supposed to be. I mean, but, like... they're both aimed at different characters, right? They're aimed at countering two different characters. Okay, while the skill button is held down, damage received from enemies is reduced, and you are able to move, deals long range may hit multiple area attack after a certain period of time, or when the skill button is released. Deals increased damage to defenders, and ignores defense, of course, because Saturn is the big problem. That's not that high, though. I mean, 50% ignores defense, it's fine, but that's not very high. Cooldown is a little bit on the high end, but should be fine. He has 70% damage reduction at least. I know it's a multi-hit, but that's not the point. It's still low. It's still low. That's literally under 400. That's under 400, by the way. Reduce damage received from enemies while skill button is held down once again. Reduce chance of getting pushed away when attacked by an enemy when the skill is active. Deals long range area attack after a certain time has passed. The skill button is released. Damage that will ignore defense. Deals increased damage to defenders. Adds the amount of reduced damage received from enemies while the skill is active to damage dealt to enemies. However, any damage reduced by trait effects will not be added. Okay. With no attack stacks. Basically, yeah, Frosty, that's what I'm saying. So skill power is 453. Again, this is higher than his skill 1, but still it's quite low for... it's quite low in terms of damage, so... you know, it is what it is. He does increase damage to defenders, though, so I guess that's fine. So he does create a straight area when using skill 1. When your ally enters that area, remove parameter reductions, nullifies incoming parameter reductions, remove status effects, nullify status effects inflicted by the enemy. When you or an ally enters a trade area, recover HP by 50%. Okay. When attacking an enemy whose defense is boosted, nullify the trait recover HP. Okay, that's fine. Reduce enemy's max HP. Okay. That's fine. An enemy whose defense is boosted. So obviously that's aimed towards Nuss. I think Law gets a defense boost as well. When attacking an enemy, when attacked with a skill by an enemy who can change elements, removes enemy's attack increase and increase the cooldown time of enemy skills by 10%. Increase dodge by 10%. Okay, Kizaru. So basically, Kizaru. Basically just Kizaru. When attacked by an enemy who can change elements, resist that. Okay, so basically just Kizaru. Resist stagger and being down, reduce cooldown time of skill 1 by 5%. So basically Kizaru. When your HP is 30% or more, resist stagger and reduce damage received for a set period of time after using a skill. Resist stagger being down, knock back, remove status effects, nullify status effects. Okay. It's not really aimed at BB, Gus. It's aimed at Kizaru. It's literally just aimed at Kizaru. That's the only reason why he has that. He's not worried about BB. When attack by an enemy whose parameter is boosted, reduce damage received by 30% and recover HP by 5%. Okay, that's fine. When attacking an enemy whose defense is boosted, attack boosted by 50% for 3 seconds. Okay. Increase crit damage. Okay, so he's... Okay. I mean, defensively, he doesn't have much, but... You know, he's there to kill Nuss, I guess. I don't think Sparrow wants me to join, dude. That's fine. Alright, either way. We are gonna go in with this and, yeah, see how we do. His heals are definitely lacking. That's what I'm talking about by defensively. New Zoro buff became worse than it already was. I mean, no one uses Zoro anyways. He's like Frankie. I haven't used Frankie. Kizaru and Garb have ruined the game to a point where every upcoming unit has to have a trait that removes Navy stacks and heal with insane damage reduction in order to survive the meta. I honestly don't agree because a lot of the units don't have that, and that's why Kizaru is so good against them. I don't know where you're getting that every unit has to have that, because like they literally haven't been releasing that. That's why Kizaru has been like mopping the floor with everyone. Yeah, this is my first game with Wapol. I'm a skill 1 to the D flag. Or skill 2, sorry. Ah, damn it. I thought I could beat King, but I couldn't. That's unfortunate. I know that was very obvious that I was going to do that, but I didn't really have a choice there either. No one's guarding our flag. Okay, sure. I can't do anything here. Like, I can't even use Wapol here because no one can get a flag. That's fine. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here, dude. Dude, this... I just hate BB's counter, dude. I hate BB's counter. It's so slow. Sure. Unfortunately, oh, this guy literally did nothing the entire game. Okay, sure. That's why we lost. Exciting because they're new. That game was not exciting at all. I would love to actually be able to use the new characters. At least there's no Nuss. Gear 5 is the problem for him. Yeah, Gear 5 is his problem. Yeah, but hold my normals for, like, what would I have done holding my normals against G5? He would have just capped. How did that not drag him in? Why did that not drag Law in? Oh my god. I can't do anything about this. Okay, sure, dude. Really? What? Chopper, you want to guard the flags? Oh my god, Chopper, are you serious? Yep, GG's. GG's. Great. Get treasure! If you were guarding the treasure, this wouldn't have happened, dude. If you actually looked at the map, then maybe that wouldn't have happened. That's fine, but he'll still get one shot by G5, dude. I'm not talking about... He will still get one shot from G5, dude. Whether you use your normals or not. Your hold normals or not. Even with fully stacked defense, there's no way that he'll be able to live G5 skill 2. It doesn't seem that much faster. The problem is, where do I go? I can't do anything about that. Wish there was something I could have done about that. I thought that the Nuss was an enemy, honestly. Wait, the Nuss was an enemy! Where do I even go now? What do I even do here? Great. Alright. Okay, he freaking glitched, dude! Alright, that doesn't count him. Okay, sure, dude. Whatever. Great. So why did he start with Ichiji if he had King in the first place? Anyways. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna bother with BFs ever again. Great, now triple Nuss. Still can't use frickin' Wapol. Don't know what Wapol's supposed to do here. I grabbed the flag from Roger, so... I did click dodge, but sure. Great. Alright. Okay. How is that not a perfect dodge? What? Not do anything about that. Wish I could play in my own flag. Okay, sure. Somehow Whitebeard entered the flag. Okay. Alright. Nothing I can do is I can't even go to any flags or anything. Not stopping from capping the flag. Sure. I don't expect him to count another horse. I just want to actually play him, but I can't even play. I can't even play freaking Wapol. I literally have no opportunity to even play him. I have Dalton, he's level 80. I mean, level 60. No, I haven't tried Dalton yet, he's level 60. Shut up, baby. Alright. Saved by the fish. Was I saved by the fish? Okay. Imagine if you could eat the fish. Alright, that was a decent game. Maybe because there was no Nuss on the enemy team. Or there was, but like they didn't really stand a chance there. I feel like I should put King there instead of... I can't put King because he's on support. But like Niji or something other than BB. Your internet must be... You spent an hour on the update? I don't know if that would have taken an hour. It is a crazy download, the 2 gigabytes, but yeah, I don't think it would have taken an hour to do. It took me like 10 minutes because I was doing it at work. well. Alright. Hey. All right. Wapol is interesting. He's definitely fun when you're able to use him, but you're not gonna win with him, dude. Shut up, Harvey. He's level 60. It's very hard to get wins with Wapol, dude. Alright, sure. I don't watch OP Reaper, so I wouldn't know, Ace. Kizaru's not really that big of an issue for him, Gus. Kizaru's not that big of an issue, but Nuss is a huge issue for him. Not only like your enemy Nuss, but your ally Nuss is also an issue for him. I left the flag for 1 second and Saturn made it there. Alright. God damn it. That didn't hit, really? Okay, sure. He hit me. Alright. Dark Roger can one-shot Wapol. Welp. I filled up 5 flags, dude. Look at these flag fills. The amount of times the enemies cap flags. No, don't... Like, I would say don't summon. I would say these guys aren't worth you summoning for. Neither of them are worth you summoning for. Unless you're only doing it for support. Which I doubt that anyone is only going to summon for them for support. They're probably not even worth it, like just summoning on them for support, because you'll just pull them later anyways. You're better off not wasting your time now. That's the thing, BMV. This is 4 tickets. I have Wapol level 80 and Dalton level 60 with 4 tickets. That's 4 tickets. I have Dalton level 60 and Wapol level 80. And I only have enough, like, scout points for 1 copy of a character. Like 300 frags, something like that. I just don't want to get hit by the fish, that's why I'm not using my... Fill up the flag. Oh, I should go to the other flag, actually. Okay. Alright. There are 5 tickets. There are 5. Yeah, it's exactly the same as Lilith's Bubbles. It's literally exactly Lilith's Bubbles. The problem, the major problem that I have with Wapol is that only his skill 1 scales off of defense. His other skills don't scale off of defense. Or his skill 2 doesn't scale off, and his normals don't scale off of defense either. So I think that I'm not doing him justice by running defense and HP. I think you have to run attack on him. That's why his damage sometimes is piss poor. Does Web Store do that much difference? You can pay in for on PayPal. On the Web Store. That's good. Of course I got the character mission base. Alright, doesn't want me to match with anyone anymore. They have a Nuss. We have literally no one that can deal with Nuss. We have literally no one that can deal with Nuss. 0 people that can deal with Nuss. I'll probably change his metal set to damage reduction after this. He's level 60. I'm doing the character missions at Ichimaru. If I can get 12 wins in this stream, then I'm sure I'll use Dalton, but that's only if I can. Yeah, no, I can't do anything about that. How does he just stop? Okay. I'm not gonna use chance cards on that. Can't do anything. I'm not gonna use them on Dalton, dude. Can't go anywhere else, though. No one's guarding the flags either. Well, I can't even use the hippo, dude. I can't even do anything. Like, what am I supposed to do? Every single match, I'm freaking getting clapped. Literally every single match. I can't do anything with freaking Wapol because I can't ever get any flags. He would be great if he was able to get flags, dude. If he had flags, he would be great, dude. And Daru, you haven't even read their traits from what I can see. From what I can see, you haven't even read their trades. Well... Might as well waste my chance cards. Use them somewhere else. Well, then you wouldn't be saying that like, Dalton isn't good against us. You literally said that they're not good against us. If you read their trades, you would know that Dalton is good against us. He does nullify status. You just have to use skill 1. He does nullify status. Just use skill 1. You nullify a status for your whole team. Let's see if damage reduction makes sense. Great. Can't even do anything against D5. What good is a dark unit that can't even deal with D5? I couldn't do anything about that. I couldn't do anything about that. They got team boost at the wrong time. I'm sure they're good if you have allies. Nice. Well, sometimes you don't have a choice, Gus. It's better than doing nothing. HP defense for Niji. Don't run attack on Niji. Why would you run attack on Niji? Oh, you said Wapol, Gus. God, I hate Gus. Doesn't even know the difference between Wapol and... Alright. I did click dodge, by the way. That's the problem. Like, Dalton, like, the problem is that Nuss can just run away from him. Okay, sure. Hey, good job, Whitebeard. Nice using your skills on a full HP without it. The problem is, no matter how good a unit is against Nezjuro, he will just run away from them. That's why Bluefy's not that effective. The reason why Bluefy's not as effective on frickin' Nuss is because he just runs away. Like, what do you do about it? You can't do anything about it. That's why I'm starting to believe that there's not going to be a character that would ever be released that could seriously counter Nuss. There seriously isn't. Unless they can cancel your shields. Unless they can literally cancel your shields. Like how anti-heal stops you from healing. Unless they can make you stop being able to fill up your shield. That's the only way that I can see any unit being able to stop Nezjuro. They have to stop you from being able to fill up your shield. But not only that, they also have to be able to one-shot you as well. Or one-shot him as well. Because you can't just rely on someone else to do it, to do the one-shotting. Okay, sure. Not ignore shields. I don't want them to ignore shields, but like make it so that they can't fill up the shield. Don't ignore the shield. Don't make the shield completely useless. I already know that he can't fight G5. When did I say that he could fight G5? Ace. When did I say that Dalton can fight G5? The great Ace, you told me what I already know. Thanks. Why are all the Nuss always on the same team? Why is every Nezjuro like always on the same team with each other? Oh, don't grab that, dude. Oh, I was wrong. I thought that he could live Kizaru, but Gus, you're right. Kizaru just annihilates him. Okay, you should have been downed, but sure. Hacker in my team, but we're losing anyways. Who's the hacker on my team? Who's hacking on my team? We're losing. Who's hacking on my team? We're literally losing. I don't see anyone who was hacking. I don't see anyone who was hacking. If he was using multi-hits, how is everyone still alive? It is what it is, Anderu. It is what it is, dude. Why did Nus not try to stop King? Why did Nus not try to stop King? Bro, I swear, all of my allies are always retarded, dude. Every single one of my allies are always retarded, dude. Nus could have easily killed King. He could have easily killed King. Well, unfortunately, you get freaking hit every single time. Unfortunately, you get hit every single time. Even though it should be like 60% or something. It should be like 50%, I think. But you get hit every single time, apparently. Kizaru, why don't you go do something else? That doesn't kill. It takes so much effort to kill one Nus, dude. The issue is that Law doesn't do any damage with that skill, so that's why it works. But if you gave units skills that could do damage and also freaking nullify like invincibility skills, then you're just making invincibility skills useless, and that's not good for the game either. How do you make it only good against hold invincibility skills? How do you make that a thing? How do you make it only good against hold invincibility skills? If it ignores invincibility, it ignores all invincibility. Not just hold invincibility. That doesn't even make any sense. If it ignores invincibility, it's going to ignore all invincibilities. There's no trait that says ignore a certain amount or a certain skill only if the person is doing this. Only if the person is doing this, then you can ignore the like invincibility. Doesn't make any sense. See, the problem is, Anderu, is that like they're going to continue to release characters with power gauges. So they're not going to release a character that's going to completely shut down power gauges completely. It's the same thing that happened with states. I honestly did not expect them to release a character that could remove states so quickly with Shank's when Shank's release, because I thought they were going to take their time with that because they only just started bringing out like these states. So I didn't think that they would do it so quickly, but somehow they managed to do it really quickly. I wasn't trying to run that way, dude. I just have to fill the flag as much as I can. Some of the fish are coming. Well. Unfortunately, this Kizaru is a player that actually looks at the frickin' map. They actually pay attention. Unlike my allies, dude. Yo, you want to actually do something, Whitebeard? King's literally grabbing your flag, bro. King's literally grabbing your flag, bro. You want to actually do something about it? Whitebeard, did you want to actually put up your shield, bro? Did you want to put up your shield ever? Can't do anything because the Kizaru's always watching. Unlike my allies, this Kizaru is just always watching the field, dude. Nope. Somehow we won, dude. Someone killed the Kizaru. And the Kizaru used his skill 1 when I respawned, which was good, because then he didn't have it again when I went to go get the flag. Thankfully, all the enemies died at the same time. I really hope this Nuss actually kills King, because he can, and I really hope that he does. Just kill King and Roger, dude. No, I think it's mostly just that we got team boost at the very end, BMV. I think that that's really what the problem was. Just that we got team boost at the very end. Okay. That's fine, because I was going to die anyways. Nuss, you want to actually... Thanks, Nuss. You were the one with full HP. The Nuss with full HP took the meat. Great. The Nuss Jiro that had full HP took the meat, by the way. Just for those who didn't realize. Well, I'm glad I took this bitch-ass BB off my team and put Niji on there. Aren't you glad as well, BMV? Took this dumbass BB off my team and put Niji on there. Wow, the support fell, dude. It's below 50k, that's crazy. I shouldn't even have him on Animal Kingdom if I'm going to be running this team. I should just make a different, like, setup for him, but you know what? It's what it is. Well, I lost every game when I was using BB Indra, so you tell me, dude. And I played well in about 70% of those games. Great, dude. I love that you can get to light element so easily, dude. Unfortunately for me, all of my freaking enemies always wait for me to use my counter. And they literally will not use skills or anything until I use my counter. Oh, great. None of my allies are guarding anything. Nope. I thought maybe I could get that. That's fine. Yes, what if you don't have any Kizaru's, Indra? What do you do when you don't have any Kizaru's? Yeah, easy work, dude. Try doing it when there's no Kizaru's on your team. Or on your enemy team. So simple, dude. Must be nice that you guys get simple games. Bro, everyone just wants me to use Wapol now. My whole allied team thinks Wapol's the GOAT. Completely different at the beginning. I'm not sure which one I like better. Yes, it jump to mid and change when everyone's at mid. Sure. What if no one's at mid? What if they're all split up? And no one got any other flags. It's not about getting negative, it's just you guys think that it's so easy to frickin' use his counter. It's not. It's literally not. It depends on your enemies completely. It's not like the easiest thing in the world, bro. You can't just go up, use your counter, and get your counter off, dude. Wasn't auto aim, bro. I wasn't even going there. I was facing the other way. He didn't even transform when he was capping that. Bro capped the flag from full without transforming. Oh my god, this auto aim, dude! I'm gonna have to turn auto aim off. It never helps me when I need it to, and then... It doesn't make sense, dude. My targets always turn off when I target people, but when, like, auto aim, when I don't want it to frickin' work, it'll always work. How does that make sense? Oh my god, shut up, Ace. Ace always has to try to prove that he's better than me. Every single time. Basically, Gus. Question is, where's Nas gonna go? I wish he would have done that before, dude. Where's Nuss? Where was Nuss? Okay. Where the hell was Nuss? That entire time. Where is Nuss? Oh, dude. This guy got MVP. He didn't guard shit, dude. He literally guarded nothing. Alright. Don't buy a ticket. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, Gus. The Vivi medal is very good. I don't really care about the Kobe medal. Oh wow, this is interesting. I don't even think Wapol can guard from LoL. None of the tickets guarantee anything. It's a 30% chance with tickets. Tickets are 30% chance. I really wish that Nuss would stop hitting their counters. Wow, that affected me as well, even though I wasn't even the target there. Oh. Yeah, of course we can. Of course he can teleport me. Wapol, unfortunately, is just very bad against Law. He literally can't do anything against Law. Wapol is decent against King. He is very good against Kaido. He can't do jack shit against Law. He can't do jack shit against Niji. He can't do jack shit against Gear 5. Like, who was he made to defend against? Am I using attack? Of course. King, he's okay, but if the flag is low, then he's not going to be able to do anything against King either. If the flag is low, he can't stop King. He can only stop King if the flag is high. Wow, I only won 8 games. Oh, God. Yep, 8 out of 20. Yeah. I mean, they are not worth it. Like, they're good for support, of course. Like, they'll be great for support, but other than support, what are you going to use them on? Both Dalton and Wapol. Even Dalton, like, sure, he can kill Nuss. It's just gonna take you a minute and a half to frickin' do it. Like, it's great that he can kill Nuss. The problem is, it's gonna take you like a minute and a half to do it. Half the match will be gone by the time you kill one Nuss. He's already filled all the flags. He's already frickin' wiped your entire team. So, it's like, is it really worth it? Bluefy, at least, like, you can kill him easily as long as you can hit your skills. Ichiji as well. You can kill Nuss easily with Ichiji. It's way easier with Ichiji than it is with Dalton. It's just you have to hit your skills. Dalton, out of the Nuzjuro counters, Dalton is the worst. By far. There's only 3 of them. And Dalton is the worst. So, you know. Anyways. Ichiji needs stack. He does need to stack. He does need to stack, but he stacks easily, so it doesn't matter. I mean, Ichiji, Gus. Dude. Anyways. You still need a bit to go. I did pull another copy of Usopp, which is good. Slide some frags? Hell no. You're at 85. Damn, dude. Unfortunate, man. I will craft the medals today. I'm just peeking. Why would I level 100 Goku, dude? If I was gonna waste my frags, I would put them into this guy and just finish him. I'm saving with the expectation that the next EX is EX ulti. I know it's coming, dude. I know it's coming. Y'all don't even have to tell me. I already know that it's coming, dude. It's on its way. I didn't even look at what that was. That 3-star trait. Oh, it's for royalty. I guess that makes sense. Bro. Dude, Kobe is blessing me, dude. Bro, Kobe is really blessing me today, dude. What's up, Kobe? I don't have any gems, though, to do the transfers, so I'm not going to do the transfers right now. I'll get rid of the 2-star medals, but... yeah, I'm not going to transfer the 3-star traits right now. Not with 3 gems, dude. Maybe once I do challenge battles, then I'll do it. Pink-haired crybaby. Weirdly enough, in One Piece, the pink-haired characters are always crybabies. Big Mom is a crybaby. Kobe's a crybaby. Perona is a crybaby. It's weird. Who else has pink hair in One Piece? Bonnie is a crybaby. Yeah, Bonnie's also a crybaby. Bonnie's literally a baby. Alright, Vivi wants to bless me too, dude. I'll take it. That is strange, isn't it? Yeah, Rebecca's also a crybaby. Damn, that's really strange. I didn't even think about that. All of the pink-haired... oh, but Reiju doesn't. Reiju's not a crybaby. Reiju is the only one that's not a crybaby. The fish girl? Oh, Shidohoshi. Yeah, Shidohoshi as well. That's true. That is definitely true. Shidohoshi is indeed a crybaby. That's attack. Actually, I can give the 3-star trait. Yeah, that's really good. Let's just get rid of the 2-star traits. That's HP, that's defense, crit, attack, 2-star. Attack again. Attack again. Bro, how many attack traits did I get from Kobe? Metal isn't even that good. Who am I even gonna pair this metal with? Let me check the other Kobe. I don't remember what its trait is. But the other Kobe's not gonna have, Wait, what? Wait, I need to see what Tag's Kobe even has. I remember he had something weird. Oh yeah, he had Rokushiki. Or Rokushiki. The CP9 tag. He had that. Which I think Blue Kobe should also have. Okay, so that's attack, crit, defense, crit, attack, 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 crit, defense, HP. Wow. Yeah. 6 powers is what it is, Ace, in English. What's Dark Element HP? She has Royalty, and then she has Dark as well. Interesting. Vivi's metal is very good actually for BB. That's defense. 2-star. Let's see. So he has Reverie, which like these guys all. Why do you have Reverie? All right. What? Why do you have Reverie? He's from Stampede, though. I swear he's from Stampede. Yeah, but the Reverie didn't happen when this guy released. The Reverie didn't happen when this guy released in the anime. The Reverie literally didn't even happen. But then Kaku and stuff should be here as well. If you're gonna make that argument, then Kaku and them should be here as well, but they're not. And where's Sabo? Why is this guy here and Sabo isn't? Why are you here and Sabo isn't? Where the hell is Sabo? I don't know why you're here. I don't know why you... Where were you in the Reverie, bro? You're Alabasta! Or Marine Ford, bro! You're like Marine Ford, dude! Where was Hina in the Reverie? Bro, what? Bello Betty wasn't even in the Reverie, dude! Bro! Okay, dude, Bandai. Alright, Bandai. Alright, dude. This is weird. This is weird. Bello Betty wasn't even at Reverie. She was literally at Lelouchia Kingdom during that time. She was in Lelouchia. She wasn't even at the Reverie, dude. What? Why are you here? Bro, why are you here? You're not even at the Reverie. Bro, you weren't at the Reverie, dude. You and you. What? Bro! What is this tag, dude? None of the people here were none of the, like, dude, who even belongs here, dude? Bro, I don't even know, dude. I don't even know. I mean, that's fine. Like, Shirohoshi is fine. Like, dude, that's a questionable tag, I'm gonna be honest. That's a questionable tag. Obviously, we have Navy. Navy Captain. Who has Navy Captain? Bro, we running double Kobe and Morgan, dude? Bro, y'all running double Kobe Morgan, bro? The double Kobe Morgan medal, dude? That set is goated, bro. Okay. What tag do you have? Yeah, you do have 6 powers. You have sword. Why don't you have sword? Why do oh you do. You do. Alright, alright. Calm down, Haruka. Calm down, dude. You're not screwing up on Kobe. Alright, you don't have any other tags? Should you... I mean, this is Kobe when he was talking to Drake, right? Should he not at least have Wano tag? I don't know. Where's Blue Kobe? Oh, Blue Kobe's not on Captain. But Blue Kobe should be here. He's not. Blue Kobe's not there, even though he's literally using Soru. Blue Kobe is literally using Soru, and he's not there. I know he didn't go to Wano, but I'm just saying that if you're gonna add the royalty tag to random characters in the arc, if you're gonna add the Reverie tag, the Reverie tag to random units in the arc, then is that Kobe not the Kobe that was talking to Drake? Is that Kobe not the Kobe that was talking to Drake? Like, this is literally the moment that he was talking to Drake, right? When he was in Wano? Is that not it? I don't know. But okay. Sabo not being there is strange. It's very strange. I don't understand why Sabo is not there. Let me actually find his medals, see what tag his medals have. But Navy Captain, there's not really... Full of Lead. She was on Full of Lead Island? Wait, when were you on Full of Lead Island? Isn't Full of Lead Island where Law was fighting? Isn't Full of Lead Island where Law was fighting? Oh no, the Full of Lead Island's a pirate island. Okay. That's Hachinosu. That's Hachinosu. My bad. My bad. Okay. Either way, I guess Triple Kobe is the way to go here. You're just gonna want to run Triple Kobe with him. Yeah. I get it now with Ace. I got it. Oh. There's no really any other medal that you would run with this Kobe medal. It would have to be Triple Kobe. Again, that's so weird. Like with bro, Vivi is decent though. What would you run her with? Why does this Vivi not have Straw Hat Pirates? I guess she loses. She lost Straw Hat Pirates? Okay. I didn't think you could lose that tag. But G5 Smoker is not... He's not a Navy Captain then. Ace, he's a Vice Admiral, isn't he? Yes, Smoker's a Vice. in Punk Hazard. I guess you would have to go. I guess you would have to go triple Vivi there. Probably because these guys aren't really that good. I mean, it's an offensive metal, so you'd want to run it with offensive traits. BB is not captain, he's Commodore. There's no Commodore tag. There's no Commodore tag. Alright, so what I was looking for is Sabo. If I go... Blood Brothers. Where is the X Sabo? Egghead, that's why. That's why they didn't give him Reverie, because he had Egghead. Oh, these pieces of shit, dude. It's because they gave him Egghead, that's why they didn't give him Reverie. But then if you're going to give Sabo Egghead, why would you not give the other characters Egghead? How are you, work? I'm pretty much done for the day, so apologies there. I'm just going through the medals. But why does Sabo have Egghead and every single other revolutionary from the arc has Reverie? Yeah, Smoker was captain before the time skip EMV. Can you run triple Germa? Probably. But, every single other, every single other one of those ones, every single other revolutionary is on Reverie, and only Sabo is on Egghead. I don't know how that makes sense, but sure, Bandai. What do you even do? Extra damage. You perfect dodge. You get skill 1 cooldown, and you are reduced damage. Why is it Zo slash OK Kylo? I mean, I guess you could run them together, Ace, if you wanted to. I guess. If you're running it on a defender, then you'd run Judge, Yonji, and maybe Ichiji. Or Niji, sorry. Or Ichiji. Yeah, maybe... No, you'd run Niji. You'd run Judge and Niji. This one you would just, yeah. Oh, it still has zone full cake, yeah. So you can mix it up with the German medals at least. At least. Are you in Germa? You still have Germa. Yeah. Double Reiju would be nice. You just wouldn't have Zo and Whole Cake Island. It's like you're missing some skill 1 reduction, but it doesn't really matter that much. What does Royalty do? It just boost cap speed. Okay. Okay. Reverie is skill 1. Rockworks is skill 2. Okay. Then Alabaster's reduced damage. So you would want to run her with Alabasta then. You would want to run her with the other Vivis. The problem is the other Vivis, they don't match. Well, I guess this one's fine. This Vivi is fine, but like we need something offensive to match with this trait. I guess Pell. King Cobra, maybe. Maybe not Chaka. Oh, this is decent. It's not horrible. You enjoy this more than the hippo gameplay. Oh, well. Yeah, you know me. I just like to talk. I talk too much, man. Look at how many Usopp medals, dude. Look at how many Usopp medals I have, bro, dude. Look at this shit, dude. Bro, this shit never ends, dude. The never-ending Usopp medals. Goated. Chaka's not a unit yet, but Dalton is. The only issue that I have with that is that they gave us Reverie Dalton. They should have given us Grand Line Dalton. If they were going to do Dalton, they should have given us Grand Line Dalton. So at least we could have used them for Grand Line. Yeah, of course, I'll switch to Arlong. Sure, Dracul. Great advice. Great advice, dude. I need to get them to 9-star to get 10 gems. Wow. Wow, 10 gems, dude. Alright. Arlong and Mihawk tomorrow, of course. Alright. Alright, BMV. When you join, then I'll do that. Then I'll do that just for shits and giggles. Anyways. You all already know what time it is. We must always respect the GOAT when we're ending. Always respect the GOAT, dude. Alright. Anyways, that was fun. You just got Foxy? Well, you have the best unit in the game by far, Ace. You have the best unit in the game by far. Take that waste of resources off my screen. Bro, who's a waste of resources? Not my GOAT over here, dude. He's packing heat, bro. Bro's packing heat. Packing that wood, dude. They should buff all the old characters. They should, but the problem is that they would have to rewrite their entire traits. And I think that that's the reason why they're doing new characters, is because they can just get away with, like, changing nothing. They can get away with changing nothing if they do new characters, but if they do old characters, they have to rewrite their entire traits. Like Blue Ace. The same way that they did Blue Ace. And Blue Sabo and stuff. Anyways, I've done enough talking for today, so thank you all for joining. Really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy the stream, please do leave a like, and please do subscribe if you'd like to see more content. Feel free to message Bandai about the bullshit that they're doing with the royalty, with the Reverie tag. That's actually crazy. So maybe if you guys message them enough, they'll change it like they did with the Buggy Medal. You never know. So yeah. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.